This Protrek PRJ-B001 has this innovative bungee cord band, and I'm going to give you guys a tutorial on how to set up the band, and then we're going to test it on a variety of wrist sizes, because one big advantage of this bungee cord band is that you can get out to a really big size, and that's by design. It's so that you can wear it over a jacket, even if it's a thick raincoat and you have gloves on. I mean, you can get it out to go so far, I think that you could probably put it on your ankle. Or if you're really big, you could put it on your cankle, okay? It's pretty big. But anyways, let's take a look at the bungee cord. Now this bungee cord, you'll have to excuse it. It's already dirty because I wore it to work, alright? I tested it at work, and I got grease all over it. Now, it's not fair of me to test it at work because it's not a vocational watch. It's meant to be for hiking. That's what the Protrek line is all about. For work, you know, I have actual G-Shocks, right? Anyways, this bungee cord, one interesting thing is it's about the size of a hair tie, right? And so I'll show you later on how we can use a hair tie if we need to, but this bungee cord's stronger than any of my daughter's hair ties. So when you look at this band, you have one side that has this pass-through, and then the other side has this buckle that has a cleat. To put on this bungee cord band, you take the bungee cord and you find the side opposite of this tab and you put it around the cleat. Make sure it's clipped in there securely and that it won't pop off. Okay, so pull it tight and then take the part with the tab, put it through the pass-through, right, and let it sit there loosely. Now, put it on your wrist where you want it to be. And then you're going to pull pull the band out into the pass-through. There's spots that are the right size to hold the bungee cord to the side, right? Now put it on your wrist and loop it around, and I twisted it. You don't have to twist it. And put it onto this attachment point. And then put the rest of the band on either side of that cleat. Right? And this little clip will hold down the bungee. The cleat will hold it fast, and then by securing the rest of the band beside the cleat, you'll prevent it from sliding out to the side. Right? Now you can adjust it by cinching it down. Okay? And I've already adjusted mine. There's a pleather cleat keeper that will hold additional cotton fabric band up, alright? And if this slides down, I mean this little keeper, you could put the tab underneath if you need to, alright? So there's a lot of customization, there's a lot of versatility with this band. And, you know, it's intended to be for hiking or backpacking or camping. So you can imagine if, you know, you're in a tent, there's a lot of, like, the shock cord, bungee cord in your tent. You can find innovative ways to strap this off, attach it to anything. You could put it on, you know, the Moly webbing on your tactical backpack or just anywhere in your backpack, you know. And like I said, you could even put a bungee cord or a hair tie in there. See, the hair tie fits, but again, the hair tie isn't that strong. Okay, so showing you how I did that before. Don't let my daughters watch this because I may break their hair ties trying this, but you can see that it could still work if it needed to. All right. All right. Well. Oh no, I just saw my daughter's here. She's watching. Now this is pretty tight the way I have it now. But you can see it could work, right? What do you guys think about this color combo? Do you guys like that color combo? No? Donald, do you like the color combo?
Yeah.
Alright, so adjusting this half of the buckle, which has the cleat, and this is just a really soft cotton fabric. Actually, I think it's cotton. I don't know if it's cotton. But it's actually kind of annoying because you have to push both sides through and then pull pull it in various ways to get it, to adjust it. And it's easier to bring it in than to bring it out, because to bring it out you have to push both ends through and then make sure you hold one side as you pull it out to make it longer. Okay, it's easier to make it shorter because intuitively you just push both sides in and you're just gonna pull the loose tab down to move the buckle closer to the watch. Okay, so you have to play with that a little bit. It's not that quick to adjust this band the way they have it looped through, which is they put both ends through one side and then around one of these buckles and then through the other, you know. You see how it is. All right. Anyways, I hope did you guys understand all that?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys going to try and do this? All right, so we got Denise here. Denise is going to use this official wrist measuring device, and it has like normal numbers on one side, these inches. On the other side, it has these crazy nonsensical numbers, which, you know, the metric system. All right, so this is what this Protrek PRJ-B001 looks like on my wrist. Denise, how big is my wrist? Can you please measure?
Oops, it's metric, Jimmy.
Uh-oh.
21 millimeters?
210, isn't it?
110 millimeters.
Is that right?
A little more than 8 1/4.
Yeah, about 8 1/4. This wrist is 8 1/2. I think that my wrist got smushed down from wearing watches that are too tight.
This one's closer to 8 3/4.
Yeah, this is my shifting wrist.
Oh, 8 1/2 if it's tight.
8 1/2. Move your hand. All right, 8 1/2. So I'll just put it on my right hand to show you how it looks. I mean, obviously it's not going to be a huge difference, but you see there's so much elastic that you know, you can get it onto pretty big wrist with a lot of room to spare. See how much of this canvas is left.
I think this is called nylon webbing, Jimmy.
Nylon webbing. Okay, I've been calling it the wrong thing this whole time. Denise corrected me, so nobody has to correct me in the comments. All right, so that it fits, right? And that's what it looks like. I don't think it looks that bad. What do you think?
Looks good.
Looks good, all right. So I'll take it off. And I already showed you guys on my left wrist, which we decided was 8 1/4. But now let's check out Denise. She's wearing her G-Shock, this G-Steel watch, the GMS 2100, all right? And so...
You gonna measure me?
Oh yeah. Where's the official measuring tape?
Daphne measured me.
All right. 6 1/2. So on the metrics
As a 6.
is,
Yeah. Mommy, what?
what is that, 16.5, 165 M&Ms, I guess it would be. All right, so we're going to move this buckle in for her, okay? And to adjust it, you know, it's going to take a lot of playing around with. But basically, you want to pull in this part, you know, the tail end. You want to pull in the tail end, so you have to move both ends through the close side of the buckle, and then holding the buckle still, try pulling all of that through, okay? So now we have a lot of tail sticking out, okay? All right, Dee, bring your wrist over here. And let's remind everybody how to put it on. We're going to put the bungee through the cleat on. Then we're going to put this tab through the pass-through. I twisted it. Make sure it's not twisted. And then we're going to pull it towards each side. All right. Present your wrist. All right. And it's still too loose.
That's way too big.
I think that I may have stretched out the bungee. All right. Let's just try this
Use the bubble band.
with the hair tie. Let's see if it works with Denise's wrist with a hair tie. All right. All right. I think it's going to break. I think your hair tie is breaking.
It's all right.
Which daughter owns this hair tie?
Julia.
We share them all.
Okay. What do you think about that?
Julia has all
It fits.
Does it feel comfortable
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable.
with a hair tie? All right, take this off. Because we're going to have to adjust this way in. I must have bagged out this bungee because we're going to have to pull this in pretty far.
I don't think you measured my wrist correctly, Jimmy.
Why?
It's 6 inches.
Okay. Denise is a 6-inch wrist. So. All right. We'll scratch that. 6 inches. And look how close I'm pulling the buckle. Okay, we have a lot of this. What'd you call this stuff?
Nylon webbing.
Nylon webbing. We have a lot of nylon webbing left. Too much, in fact. Okay? And so now, we're going to put this on the cleat. Like I said. Push this through the pass-through. Like I said. And put this on. All right, ready? All right, how's that?
It fits. It's a little tight.
Did I make it too tight?
Yeah, it's a little tight, but
All right, so I don't know if you'd actually want to trim this webbing, but once you get down to 6 inches on the wrist, it's like you got so much of this fabric band left that it's kind of doubled back, right? So either you have to think about whether you want to trim it, just cut it with scissors and then use a lighter to keep it from fraying, or kind of melting the ends, because it looks like you'd have a lot of this like kind of sticking out in a weird way. Do you agree with that, T?
yeah.
Or you could find a smaller bungee, like this hair tie, right? Now, I could not find shock cord that was this size online. I looked on Amazon, I kind of looked on the web too. I could find some shock cord for sale, but it was a lot thicker, alright? So, Denise measured her wrist to be 6 inches, and you could see what it looks like. It has a lot of this tail, and it would work, but, you'd have to think about all this excess tail, maybe trimming it, or doing something like that, right? You can see how it's kind of doubled up right here, right? What do you think, D?
It's a little tight. I'm going to try to make it looser.
Oh, okay. I guess I made it too tight. The thing about this bungee cord is that it doesn't have to be really tight. I don't wear it that tight. And like I said, I think that me wearing it kind of bagged it out a little bit. I mean, you can see how dirty it is.
This is like car seat buckles.
Yeah. Which, is infuriating.
Yeah.
All right, Daphne's wearing my new G-Steel watch over. Look at this. This is the GM 2110D, and you have it upside down. You're going to be late to everything because you're wearing it incorrectly. I got my
This is better.
Rangeman back from my older son. He went to college. Give me back my Rangeman, so expect more Rangeman videos. All right, Denise adjusted it. She adjusted it out a lot quicker than I do because she's an experienced buckle adjuster, being a mom of many children. So, oh yeah, this is better. This isn't as tight.
Yeah, this is more comfortable.
All right. So, so the whole tail end situation isn't that bad. And
No, it's not that bad.
It's not as bad as I had it. What do you
This is
think?
kind of fun to fidget with too.
Yeah. Yeah, it gives you something to fidget. And so this is a really interesting and innovative band. And so this watch doesn't have all the sensors that the normal Protrek has, but it costs a lot less. It is the PRJ-B001, and I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like on a 6-inch wrist, and I already demoed it on a all the way up to an 8.5. So very, very versatile, and I liked wearing it. It's not at all uncomfortable. Did you find it uncomfortable, D?
No, not at all. It's really lightweight.
All right. So remember, guys, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father except through him. I'm Jim Kinkade. Thanks for watching.